What is up, baseball fans? Chris Jardine, aka Snaggle J here, Director of Live Content Services for Out of the Park Baseball. And I must say, I'm starting off the stream on a little bit of a sad note, realizing that this is the second to last content release of Perfect Team 21. 43 weeks. This is week 44 of content releases. No, I won't say penultimate because that means I'm using it right, and everybody knows I use that word wrong. So I'm not going to use it. But it has been 44 weeks now. And I'm not going to go, I'll save my big reflections and stuff for next week because I do have a lot of stuff that I want to say that I want to get off my chest as this content program wraps up. But I'm going to save a lot of that for next week. So this is episode number 107, January 21st, 2021. We do have a few housekeeping notes that we're going to take care of before we get started. First up, we refreshed the tournament listing earlier in the week, and then there was a little hot fix on Wednesday. If you have any feedback, make sure you jump in the Discord, go to the tournaments channel, or you can DM me directly. And then we're going to see, like we always do, we're going to see how it pans out over a couple of weeks. And then, we'll reassess from there. Same as we've done every single other time we've refreshed the tournament listings, right? We monitor it for a couple weeks. We see where we can make some tweaks. There is definitely going to be some tweaks based off of it, and then we'll get it kind of locked in for sort of the next long period of time. Like I said, we do have a brand new content set tonight. It will be in PAX at 10 p.m. Eastern. We do have a brand new set of content next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Oh, that was the wrong one. And I will be here for that. Obviously, next week was supposed to be the Hall of Fame show. If you were with us last year and the year before, we made a really big deal out of the Hall of Fame show. I got dressed up. We had Rich. We had Spore. We really went out with a bang. I will let you guys know now because I've got a lot of questions. We aren't doing any of that next week. Next week's going to be a regular show with some really cool, fun stuff, but it's just going to be me. We're not going to have a whole big production like we've had in previous years for a variety of reasons. One, there's probably not going to be anybody elected to the Hall of Fame, so that kind of threw a wrench in the works. And we've obviously been kind of watching the trending for the last little bit, so we've always had a backup plan. Don't worry, we have a backup plan. I've had a backup plan for months. And then again, we're still gonna have lots of fun next week. It just won't be the big call to the hall pomp and circumstance that we've had the last couple years. Now, we talked about it last week, and we're going to talk about it again this week, and that is Twitch drops. Now, I'm going to go through this once, just so everybody knows. I'm going to go through this once, and then from that moment forward, we will be referring people to the forum link to ask questions. Only because there's a lot of us that stream on the channel. There's, myself and TJ and the whole stream team are here. So, we have 6 or 7 different people who are on this channel in the run of a week, and we don't want all of them to get bombarded with the same questions. So I'm going to go through. I have a slide. I'm going to show you guys a little demo. And then after that, you can use the exclamation point drops changes in the chat where you can go look at the Q&A. If you have questions, you can ask them there. I'll review them. I'll update the Q&A as we go through. So let me look at this first to make sure we're in the right thing here. We are. All right. So there are changes from last week. So forget everything I told you last week. We're starting over. So the changes are going into effect as of Monday, January 25th. So that's this upcoming Monday. What remains the same is, again, you must actively redeem your drops now. Drops will no longer be automatically deposited into your account. You must actively redeem the drop with the in-chat, and I'm going to do a little demonstration after this to show you guys how it works. In the chat pop-up or via the drops inventory page. You must claim a drop before the time will start on the next drop. Viewers are limited to a maximum of 5 drops per day. So the theme here, it's up there. Claim your drops as you receive them. Now, I'm not looking at the chat because I know a lot of you are mad, but again, none of this was decisions that we made. The decisions that we had to make was comply with this or terminate the drops program. So, again, we want to reward. The whole reason why we started the drops program in the first place is because we wanted, to reward our loyal Twitch viewers. I mean, we just tweeted out before the stream earlier this week. We hit 250,000 views on the channel. So obviously we're going to implement these changes, and we're going to, keep the drops program going through March, and then we're going to reevaluate kind of how it's going and see what kind of feedback and all that stuff. So again, you guys have to know every single developer that offers drops has to comply with this in the near future. This is not like an OOTP specific thing. This is the Twitch drops program that everybody must comply with. Again, we had no choice in the matter. The only choice we had to make was do this or no drops at all. So again, it's one of those things. So let's go in. Again, this is going to be similar to what I showed you guys last week, right? So what's going to happen is when you get your drop, it will pop up right here in the bottom of the chat. See where my mouse is? Right above my head. You'll get, actually, I have a, hold on. Nicolino was nice enough to send me, Nicolino was nice enough to send me some screenshots so I can kind of show you guys what it looks like. All right, so I'm going to move this over here just so everybody can see. So this is the first one. So as you can see, right, this is what it's going to look like in the chat. You scored a drop. You can claim it now. You can click it there. If you do not get a chance to click that notification, you can click on your profile icon. Again, this works on mobile. You click on the profile icon and you go to drops, and your inventory will show up on this page and you can redeem them from here. So if you step away from the computer for a short period of time, you miss the pop-up notification, you can go click your profile icon. Again, it works on mobile. On mobile, it works the same way. I don't know if I could show you guys on my phone. I don't know if it's going to work really well. But you see your profile icon above where it says following. If you click on that, you can see there is a drops right there in your profile on mobile. So it works the same on mobile. It's just in a different place. If you're already receiving drops, the account linking and stuff carries over. So you don't need to worry about the account linking stuff. Don't even, like, if you're already linked, none of that changes. You don't have to relink your account or any of that stuff. If you're already receiving drops, it's just the way that you're going to get them changes. So that's the big thing, is to make sure that you're redeeming your drops as you get them. The one thing I really, and again, I don't want to spend too much time talking about this. I know you all want me to talk as long as humanly possible so that you guys can get as many drops as possible. I get that. again, we want you guys to know we are just as frustrated about this as you guys are. We liked the drops program the way it was. And you know, it's uber frustrating that we had to go through all of this and change how the program works. And you know, it's just, I don't know. You know, it's one of those things, right? We're again, right? We're hoping our hope is with this, because it's going to be a platform-wide change for Twitch, that feedback will come in from the developers that use this program, and we'll tell them this doesn't work for us. It's not really what we wanted the program to be, and maybe they'll make some changes to it. We'll have to wait and see. But it's one of those things. I mean, to be fair, Hitman, not necessarily. We've talked about doing some other stuff. This does, I have to admit, there are some parts of the program that does give us some opportunities to expand the program in the future in different ways, which I think will be kind of cool. And we're not going to go into super details on that, but there are some aspects of the program that they've changed that do open up some very interesting ways that we can use drops in the future. So I mean, we're gonna look at that, you know, as we move into other stuff. I mean, here's the thing. What you guys really need to realize is, since the drops program started, we have given out over 50,000 packs. It's probably closer to like 100K now, but the last time I looked, it was over 50,000 drops that we've given out since the drop program started. So, and we're gonna do as we've always done. We're going to do everything we can to keep the drops program rolling. Make sure that it's, I know, again, this is a huge user activity change. But we're going to get ready. Don't even joke about that. That would be such a Twitch thing. Don't even joke about it being different in different countries, because that is something Twitch would do. They're not going to do that, but that would be so Twitch to do. I'm sorry. It would be. It would be for sure. Okay. I think that's pretty much it that I want to talk about with drops. Again, I don't want the whole stream to become about drops. What I recommend is, if you have questions, please use the forum post, ! Drop changes in the chat. That way we can answer the questions in that forum post, have a central location. Please do not bombard the stream team with drops questions. Use the forum. The dev team is monitoring that forum. We will get the answers that you want. And yeah, again, we understand it's frustrating, but again, without making these changes, the alternative is the drops go away, and we didn't want that. So that's why we put the effort into making this program work. So, there you go. All right. Now, I need to look at something real quick first. So, let's talk about tonight's content. If you guys did not play Perfect Team 19 or Perfect Team 20, you guys might not know what the Generations set is. And so in the early days of Perfect Team 19, which was like November, we weren't really sure what we wanted to do with content. And I came up with this idea where I was like, hey, let's start in, at that point, it was 2018. Let's start in 2018 and work backwards and see how many players we could connect together based on the year they debuted / the year they retired. And I don't remember who was in the first generation set, but I think we used 6 cards, and it got us back to the early 1900s. We did it again last year. It expanded to 7 cards. Again, I don't remember who was in it. My memory's bad. So essentially, we start in 2019 and then find, that person debuted in 2005. Well, then we found someone who retired in 2005, and we see how far back we can go. It's one of my favorite sets. Like, it really is one of my favorite sets. I love doing it. It's really cool to go in and try to connect. This year, we were actually able to expand it to 8 cards, which is super cool. I know we had 6 the first time, 7 last year, and we have 8 cards this year, which is super cool. And is great. Yeah. So we have 8 cards this year. Now, we had to fudge it a little bit at the beginning because I knew the player that I wanted to start with, and I don't think they've officially announced that they're retiring yet. But I decided to start with them anyway and just work backwards from there. So let's jump in. So we're going to do it the same way we've always done it. We're going to start current. We're going to work backwards. And then we'll see what you guys think of the whole set. And, hey, guys, listen. Remind me at the end of the first slide, I got something really cool that we're doing tonight also. I hope Kidneys is watching out there. So let's go. Tonight's first card, ladies and gentlemen, is, as I go to this, Dustin Pedroia. So we haven't found out for sure that Dustin Pedroia is going to call it quits. But for this, he seemed like an excellent, amazing starting point with his peak card here. 98 overall diamond, 91 contact, 84 gap power, 73 power, 71 eye, 94 avoid Ks. He's kind of all over the place with the splits. Advantages versus lefties in the eye and avoid Ks department. And then contact, gap power, and power go to the right side. He's got 61 speed, 116 position rating at second base, 90 range, 108 air, 81 arm, 95 turn double play. Dustin Pedroia, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know you guys love to watch This Week in Perfect Team, which comes on after the show over on twitch.tv/DRC_nomads with my good buddies, DRC Nomads and Your Kidneys, as they break all of this stuff down. But for tonight, I decided you guys don't need to wait to get immediate third-party feedback on how these cards are. I mean, you guys know I'm going to hype it up to the ends of the earth. That's my job. I am a glorified hype man. But I decided tonight that we're going to bring in one of the harshest, most difficult to impress men in the world. So, tonight, evaluating our cards is none other than United States Senator Bernie Sanders. Bernie, what do you think of the Dustin Pedroia card? Oh. He doesn't look impressed. All right, well, listen, we've got 7 more. Maybe Bernie will like some of the later cards better. So Pedroia, ladies and gentlemen, debuted in 2006. And we have a player who retired, played their last game in 2006, and that is Javi Lopez. Atlanta Braves peak historical legend, Javi Lopez. 79 contact, 74 gap power, 102 power, 50 eye, 60 avoid Ks. Left hand advantages in the contact, power, and eye department. Gap is even. Avoid K is a little higher on the righty side. Again, where's TJ? Right, for the 95 diamond Javi Lopez. We've been saving this one for a long, long time. Now let's go to Senator Sanders to see if we can get a better opinion on Javi Lopez. Nah, he's still not impressed. I mean, listen, I don't know if Bernie Sanders is going to get excited for anything other than a perfect card. I'm just saying. He's not, Sanders is not feeling it. He's over 2. I don't know what it's going to take to get, I don't know what it's going to take to get Bernie excited here. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so Javi Lopez played his last game in 2006, debuted in 1992. Uh-oh. Wait. No, we didn't mess it up. I made a typo. That's why. So we're looking for a player who ended his career in 1992. And funny enough, same position as Javi Lopez. Guesses in the chat. Going once. Going twice. It's the kid! Gary Carter, ladies and gentlemen. 89 contact, 82 gap power, 103 power, 73 eye, 88 avoid Ks. Left hand heavy, big time. With the 100, the 88, 112, 75, and 93. We've got some elite defense behind the plate with 99 ability and 93 arm. Senator Sanders, tell me that, come on. Bernie, you're killing my buzz, man. You're killing me. Oh, Gary Carter, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nice. I was saying to a couple people who are, in the know. I was saying it's been a long time since we've had an upgrade, like a top tier catcher. It's been a while. When was the last time we got like a really good catcher? Simmons was okay. Like Pudge? Was Pudge the last time that we got like a really elite catcher? It's been a while. Campanella, maybe? Pudge? Jeff Mathis, right. Did we put a new Jeff Mathis in recently? Jeff Mathis, GOAT. Simmons was really good. A lot of people were kind of torn on Simmons, but he's probably like in that conversation. Rick Wilkins. Rick Wilkins? Is he a Cub? Speaking of Cubs, Gary Carter retired. He retired in 1992. Played his last game. But he debuted in 1974, the same year that this player called it quits. And that player is Ron Santo. 95. Listen, let's get this out of the way. Bernie, are you impressed? No, he's not. But there's lots here to like. Senator Sanders, 95 contact, 82 gap power, 111 power, 85 eye, 64 avoid Ks. Pretty even here. Contact even, 3 points of gap power versus left, 3 points of power versus left, 4 points of eye versus left, and 3 points of avoid case. So a slight leftward leaning. Leftward leaning hitter. 110 defense at third base with 95 range, 92 air, 101 laser show. And 77 turn double play. Ron Santo. So Ron Santo debuted. Now, Ron Santo debuted in 1960. Now, I have said, I am on the record saying that this might be one of the most interesting cards we've ever had. And I am going to be absolutely Ted Williams, you coward. How many Ted Williams are in the game now? What would we do with another one? No, it's not Ted Williams. We got enough Ted Williams. But, interesting cards. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Ultimate two-way Don Newcomb. 112 stuff, 70 movement, 100 control. Fastball, curveball, changeup, 90 stamina. You look at the overall hitting stats, 115 contact, 91 power, 66 eye. You look at this is the regular stats behind me. So from top to bottom, you've got contact, gap power, eye, avoid Ks. So he gets up to 117 contact versus righties. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. A very, very interesting diamond two-way. Again, three pretty good pitches, so he will probably get a nice stuff bump in the bullpen as well. I'm thinking maybe in the 118 to 120 range, probably. Without running it. Again, tournament players who run cap tournaments, this is going to be, man, it's going to kill two birds with one stone. I watch way too much Trailer Park Boys because my natural evolution of saying that is get two birds stoned at once. Now, listen, Senator Sanders, come on, man. This is Bernie. Listen, I like you, okay? You're a good guy. If I was American, I might vote for you. But how can you not like this card? Not a Don Newcomb fan. Some people are just hard to impress, guys. I'm sorry. All right. So we're with Newcomb. We got three more to go here. Newcomb debuted in 1949. So somebody who ended their career in 1949 is Dixie Walker. Historical legend right fielder for the Los Angeles Dodgers. 93 contact, 80 gap power, 81 power, 73 eye, 82 avoid Ks. Right hand leaning, big time. 97, 80, 86, 77, 87. 33 speed. Okay defense in right field with 79 range, 98 air, 87 arm. The range will turn some people off from sticking him in the outfield for sure. Dixie Walker, who made his debut in 1931. Very nice little card here. So somebody who ended, and hey, our third catcher of the night, Wally Shang. 94 contact, 77 gap power, 86 power, 97 eye, 55 avoid Ks. Again, right-handed heavy with the 98, 78, 85, 100 eye against righties, and 95 avoid Ks. Gonna be a right-handed hitting bat is pretty much all you're gonna get. Very interesting. Very interesting little card here with the Shangmeister, who made his debut way back. Guys, PG-13. Actually, PG in the chat, please. Okay? I'm going to, one warning, PG in the chat. Come on. Stop making foolish tasks for the mods to do. Yeah, Shang is a switch hitter. Unfortunately, he doesn't hit lefties that well. He doesn't hit lefties that well. So, all the way back to 1913. Again, a very nice long career here for Wally Shang. Getting him up to, was it 18 years? 18 years. So last but not least, we have a player who ended their career in 1913, who started in 1896. Yes, we got back into the 1800s. Sisler Mania! Everybody's getting the Sislers in the chat. Oh, baby. Sisler. Hey. Woo! Oh, baby. It's Cy Seymour. 119 contact, 101 cat power, 100 power, 62 ice, 66 avoid Ks, 123, 103, 104, 63, 66 against righties, 68 speed. He's got 90 rating in center, 100 rating in right, 89 range, 107 air, 73 arm here on the one. Yeah, Jamie Moyer definitely started in the 1800s. Can confirm. I was around back then. Seymour. Now listen, great little card here. Loving it. So there it is, folks. The Generations collection spanning connected players from today all the way back to 1896. Dustin Pedroia, Javi Lopez, Gary Carter, Ron Santo, Don Newcomb, Dixie Walker, Wally Shang, Cy Seymour, Bernie. Not impressed. All I wanted to do was impress Bernie. He's a tough man to impress. I love the Bernie memes. Keep the Bernie memes alive, please. He is exactly what I want to be when I grow up. A curmudgeon-y old man who wears knitted mittens and sits disapprovingly all the time. So there you have it, folks. The Generations collection. Again, these cards will be in packs in a little less than a half hour's time at the top of the hour, 10 p.m. Eastern time. And after this, there is only one more set. And it will come next week. Next week, we will have our final set of content for Perfect Team 21. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait. Yeah. Going to be a lot of fun. We've got some really good stuff. Left over. So now we get to do that fun thing where we go over and we hang out with DRC Nomads and Your Kidneys over on TWIPT as they break down these 8 cards. They're going to tell you which ones are good, which ones are great, how to use them, should you use them, what level could you use it in. They're going to play some fun games. They're going to have a good time. So if you guys want to go hang out, we're going to go raid over there on twitch.tv/DRC_nomads. It's always a good time. I appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you guys so much for 250,000 views. We got like another 1,000 tonight. So you guys are insane. I love you guys so much. Wouldn't be the same without you guys. So as always, I have been Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Director of Live Content Services for Out of the Park Baseball. Until next time, keep swinging for the fences.